Okay, I'm doing a follow-up on the Q210. I did a video yesterday, really, talking about the sounds. And one thing I was having trouble with was the random gate part of it. I really wanted that because that's a cool feature. And I did a video about how to make a random gate system using the sample and hold and noise. So this is what has been going on. So if I turn on, I have it, random gates connected to a voice. And I just get this. I can change, various adjustments here, but it's just so random. Okay. So in the documentation, they say that there's a sync in, which there is, and that influences the random gate. So I'm going to tie that to the gate out of a sequencer, and I'm going to turn on the sequencer, obviously, so we'll have a clock. And what do we get now? So I'm hearing like a double hit, right? Like da-da, da-da. And I was trying to figure out, why is it doing that? Well, if you look at the scope pattern, and I'm going to hit stop on this, these gates are not hitting at the same time. The gate on the top is the random gate, the gate on the bottom is the clock from the sequencer, and the random gate is hitting early. So what we're hearing is the end of the previous note and the beginning of the next note. So it's opening the gate during the transition from note to note in the sequencer. Well, we don't want that. Normally, you just want it always to hit on the beat. We were talking a couple of weeks ago about using a VCA as a gate. And there's also the Q128 that you could use as a gate. So I thought, well, what if I take that random gate and force it through the Q128, which is going to be tied to the clock of the sequencer. So let's try that. So basically, I'm going to take the random gate output, I'm going to run it into the switch, I'm going to take the output of the switch, run it into the gate, and now it's hitting on the beat. And we're not getting that transition sound at all. And if you look at the patterns, they're completely lined up now. And that's what we were missing. That's what I was missing. So everybody may not have a Q128 switch. You should. It's a great module. There's so many things you can do with that. But you can also do it with a VCA like we talked about before. So I'm going to take the input of that switch coming from random gates, I'm going to run it into the input of a VCA. The common, which is the gate from the sequencer into the control voltage. This is a game changer for me because this is totally usable now. This is what I've been wanting from this. This is what I've been struggling with. I delayed doing a video on this thing because of that. I could not figure this thing out. And although I don't think it works like I expected it to work, there is a workaround, and that's what counts. We have a modular, we have lots of patch cords, we have a bunch of extra modules. That's the point of the modular. So now I'm able to take the random gate output of the Q210, run it through either a VCA or a Q128 switcher. So that's what I've been wanting. It's completely usable, 100%, and I'm glad that I figured that out. Mainly, I hope this helps you guys, especially if you were in doubts, because I know in my last video I complained about the not being able to use the random gates. It's usable. It just takes one extra step to get it to work. And I think it's something we can all do. So that's it. Thanks.